day. And we're midway through session 2 of 4 for today's action. That comes in. And that will force a save then out of Slough goalie Jerry Park. Puck comes loose. Hutchinson will gather, looking to enter the zone. She will do. But Oxford working extremely hard here to regain possession, not allow a shooting opportunity. Comes in, that'll be covered up though by Lexi Perry, the Stars goalie. The club is known as the Oxford Midnight Stars, but for this tournament they've essentially split the roster in two, and one's the Oxford Stars and one the Oxford Midnight. Means more playing opportunities for all the players involved, of course. And as I mentioned before, this is the younger of the two sides. Yes, there's one or two experienced individuals on here, but generally speaking, this is the younger team looking for a bit of guidance as Perry Edmiston strides forward. Whereas the Oxford Midnights is what is more the traditional lineup from what you would see from their Division 2 South side from this season. Edmiston will go again. Nice hands from her as she strokes the puck out wide to find Carly Lilwall. She dumps it in off the end boards. As Park pokes the puck away into the corner. The Midnight's player, or the Stars player rather, didn't have many options there, just trying to centre it in towards the blue paint. And didn't really have anyone up there with her for the support, so understandable. Did what she could, but now Esther Haskins will break free for the Sirens and carries the puck up the ice, but had the similar problem where she had 4 or possibly even all 5 of the Oxford shirts around her. None of her own up there as a passing option. So still goalless here then, and interesting to see how this one will play out. As I say, this is a young Oxford side, but certainly the main team, well, they finished just one place below Slough in the table last season. Slough, as I say, started off the season quite well, but then faded towards the end and were overtaken in the end by both Streatham and Solent in the standings. It'll be an interesting battle next season as to who goes up or will get the playoff spots. That's going to be a very tightly contested league, I would think, the Division 2 South, with Cardiff coming down and Haringey coming up, and then you've got Streatham who made the playoffs and gave Cambridge a decent run for her money this season as well at times, and certainly in the head-to-head games. And Solent and Slough are decent too, as I say, and it means it's going to be a very interesting battle as to who will eventually get the 2 playoff spots. Oh, nice little drop of a shoulder there from Hutchinson. Opens up the ice for herself and she advances, gets a shot off, went early, but an Oxford player getting a stick on the ice there. So apologies, I don't actually know who the number 62 is because we don't have a 62 on the roster. Presuming it's Harriet Jones. That one pops out the palm of the glove and it's covered back up. So 9 minutes to go then, and a little bit of change, but still no score. And the official's not quite happy with something there, so we'll get a retake. I think it's because Oxford had too many players. That was the problem. They had 6 players on the ice at that face-off. And it will be Lucy Smythe to take the penalty, but they'll still need to get a player off the ice because Oxford still have 5 players out there. And they can only now have 4 because it is a penalty. That one deflects up and Cannon's back off the boards. Oh, swept home by Edmiston. Big rebound from Lexi Perry, and Edmiston was on hand to sweep it home, and they convert on the power play, and they didn't need too much time to do so. So Slough with the 1-goal lead then. Out the neutral zone was blocked, and it's carried in by the Oxford Stars. That one shot just behind the outstretched glove of Jerry Park and away. Megan Beagle collects a loose puck from the face-off circle, carries it forward. Has got time, Pochek coming in, but still continues momentum forward. Still on the puck, rides it around another outstretched stick from Ruby Barrett. And eventually she's forced back out the zone, and the Sirens will have to retreat. Martin Pochek's that one away. Lucy Smythe controls at centre red. Almost got another go at it there, but Esther Haskins pounces on the loose puck, gets a shot off and scores. I'm not sure that went bar down. I think it hit the roof of the net and come down, but really good shot from her. And it's 2-0 Sirens. Elise Willoughby will take the draw then and wins it. Finds Haskins from the draw. Haskins, who, like Helen Oates, has got green tape on her stick, and it does stand out. It's not often you see green tape on a hockey stick like that. Haskins is on the puck again, and a bit of a spinorama there. She gets the shot off. Haskins fires, deflects, and then I think helped on its way with a little touch there from Lexi Perry, as she got a piece of it. 5.5 minutes to go. Matthews is going to have to pull the afterburners on to get there ahead of the Oxford player on the far side. Katie Evans it was, closing in on it. Poked away by Park. To Hutchinson. Shoots them out wide. Blocker save from Lexi Perry. The puck continuing behind the back of the net, and Sirens still trying to exert their advantage right now. Nice work there by Sophia Fajcik. Hutchinson almost tried that drag back to get inside, but good defensive play there from Fajcik. Shot comes in, comes off the blocker of Perry. On its way, just out of a reach there from Fajcik, and then Perry will make the save and cover up with 4:04 to go. So we keep the face-off inside the Oxford zone then. Shot comes in and straight into the back of the net from Ilani Hutchinson. And that makes it 3-0. Slough then easing to this result. This one is in the books, I think. Can't see Oxford coming back now. Matthews. Comes in, big save, and another good save from Jerry Park, who was very alert there. And that double stop. Ruby Roach, younger sister of Erin. Edmiston, back to Lilwall, it's just behind her. Stolen in, shot from Lucy Smythe is blocked well by the Slough player. It was Mallory Davis who was back there defending well. Shots blocked once more, and again covered up. As Park reacts and covers it up with the glove. Willoughby with the draw. Nicely controlled on the backhand there by Haskins, and then Willoughby gets a return pass and looks to motor forward, which he'll do. Dudwell comes across and takes her out there, but the puck still being battled for, even with both players on the deck inside the final 2 minutes. Shot comes in, Willoughby gets a redirect and collects it down off the end boards behind the net, sets it up to Haskins, who puts home on the backhand, and that was a nice bit of play there from Elise Willoughby to pick out her teammate from behind the back of the net, and that makes it 4-0. Matthews. Hutchinson now. She'll carry in. Inside the final minute then. 4-0 advantage to the Slough Sirens. One's tipped out. The 3-on-0 almost there. Now Oxford have got a couple of players back. The 3-on-1 in actual fact. Oh, no, it is put home. I'm not sure who got the final touch there, but it's 5-0. Hutchinson was certainly at the front of the net. And Slough really crashing home their superiority right now. Megan Beager with a draw. Davis through to Martin, cut out by Oxford, but then it will go again. Megan Beagle chases that one down and will get there. But block, Martin will gather in the corner. That will do it then, a 5-0 win for the Slough Sirens, and they emulate what the Sheffield Shadows achieved in the last game.